So coming up on the Out Talk, we talk about travel, gay travel. Can we say gay travel?
Anything's
Gay
travel.
travel.
Gay if we do it.
Hey everyone, this is the Out Talk, your weekly dose of talk from OutliciousTV. Be sure to subscribe as we always have something new going on in the works. I'm your host, Courtney Rada, joined by my sexy flannel-wearing co-host, Adam Chisnall. Hey. Today, our guest panelists are actually OutliciousTV veterans. We have Lucio Nieto from Disposable Teens and Kelsey Coughlin from Flying High with Charlie. And we actually have a few tweets from Kelsey related to today's topic. She said, types of Amtrak passengers to avoid. The snore machine, the loud chewers, the sprawlers, the movie commentator, the friendly conversationalist. Now, how to embody all of these at the same time so no one sits by me. Hashtag Amtrak. Today on the show, we were talking about travel, something we all love and stress about. But when do you guys think is the right time to travel with your significant other? Have you guys ever taken a trip with someone you were dating?
I mean, I think you have to wait to do it until you're at a point that, like, you definitely can't combine it with meeting parents. I think it has to be at a point that, like, it's after meeting parents.
Yeah.
Because that's just, like, too many stressors at once.
Well, see, I met the parents, like, 3 weeks into my most recent relationship, and we haven't traveled at all, unless you consider, like, Queens and Harlem traveling.
I do.
I mean, but we, like, met the parents, like, first before anything else, which was really fast. But one of my friends said that if you can travel with your partner and you guys make it through, then that's the person that you'll end up with, if you can travel with your significant other.
Whoa, what words to live by.
Right?
Yeah, wow.
Put that on a
That's intense, though.
plaque.
Pillow? Oh, plaque.
plaque.
Or a pillow.
Or a pillow. I've never traveled with my girlfriend, but I feel like I would murder each other. I feel like all the little things that you like notice about the house, or like, well, because we live together, but like things I feel like if you notice things that bother you around the house that they do or something, like elevated even more when you're like in someone
I feel like
else's
if you would
home,
live
like
together, though, it'd be easier traveling, you know?
Maybe.
Staying in a hotel or wherever it is that you're staying. Wouldn't it be easier?
Possibly. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You haven't experienced that.
I mean, unless you, like, go to Hawaii and, like, argue about, like, that bungalow is really ugly, I hate it. Do you know what I mean? But I feel
We're never getting a bungalow.
Never, ever.
Even with, like, little things, though, like if you're staying in a hotel with your significant other, and you're, like, the type of person who, I don't know, like, really likes to make the bed so that when the maid comes, the bed is made for the maid. And they're like,
Do you know people
Do
like
you do that?
I might do that.
You make the bed for the maid.
God, you're paying for that bed to be made by the maid.
But, like, sometimes you just it feels like you're getting good karma points because you just want them to feel good that someone cared enough to make it. But then, like, if it makes you late to brunch, then that can cause some tension.
That's
know,
like going the
Yeah,
extra mile.
yeah. If I was dating you and you were making the bed, I would definitely leave you. Is that harsh?
It's like, it got real quiet. It's like, that got
Maybe that's
She's
why
like,
I'm
1
single. I don't
second,
want
hon. The maid's coming.
Hey,
You end
need
up
the
getting ready
chocolates,
like
too?
your entire trip.
like, bring out a bag of kisses and you, like, leave it chocolate in the morning, too, just for the maid. So she can take that.
Okay, it is time to play
30-second delivery.
Today's 30-second delivery. We are asking everyone to come up with things that they would want to pack for a special getaway that they would be afraid would be spotted in airport X-ray security. So we're putting 30 seconds on the clock.
All right.
And go.
My blankie. Damn, that's for damn sure.
Dildo.
Dildo.
Ooh, like jock straps, probably? A little scandalous.
A cat.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely don't.
A dead baby. I don't know. I wouldn't actually pack it. I'm just trying to get it.
G-unit sneakers. None of these are making
Odor
sense.
eaters for your shoes.
Like mothballs.
This week's challenge, we're looking for pickup lines. So, you know those times when you're traveling and you think the person next to you is like super hot, but you don't really know what to say. You guys got to come up with a pickup line that you would say to try to pick someone up while you're, I guess, in the air with them.
Not on the ground, just
No,
in the air.
in the air. Like, no escape, in
No
flight.
escape,
Up.
in the air. Okay,
So-
like.
Who wants to start? Lucio, you got this.
Hey, this might be a turbulent ride, and if it's so turbulent, may I hold on to your hand? I get very nervous. Does that work?
That's actually kind of romantic.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Right? Like, don't worry, I can calm your nerves. I always feel like when I try to approach someone or hit on someone, I do it very nonchalant in a way. So like, let's say someone beside me is like has the window open, I want it down, I'd be like, oh, excuse me, sorry, do you mind if I close this? And then if we have like eye contact, hi, what's your name?
That's clever.
Boom. You always make it seem like an accident. That way they don't feel
my
like
God.
they're being hit on.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah.
That's actually
So that's what I probably would do.
sexual.
Or like
Have
if
you
I
ever
walk
hit-
by someone and knock them and apologize but make eye contact before I go back to my seat.
Right. Have you ever hit on anybody on an airplane at all? Or no?
No, I have not. Actually, no.
All right.
No.
I think I'd go with like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be like, hey, so if we like crashed, I'd let you off this plane before me.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Yeah, but like I feel like it would also be like really uncomfortable and creepy.
I think that's a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
She probably did write that. She was
If
like,
the plane crashes, get out, get out, get out.
I feel like the second half of that pickup line is like, but if you don't validate this comment, like I'm gonna strangle you with the seat.
Like it could actually like make them laugh, be like, "Oh my God, that was cute and charming," or they'd be like, "Maybe she has something to do with this. I'm stressed.
Yeah,
Is the
right.
plane going down? What do you mean? What do you know?" And then it could probably
The plane starts
backfire.
crashing and she's just like,
Eating peanuts.
That's all the time we have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to OutliciousTV for the latest in LGBT entertainment. Comment below and tell us your travel stories, or tweet at OutliciousTV, #TheOutTalk. Thanks so much to our panelists for coming in today, Lucio and Kelsey. Thanks so much, guys. And of course, my handsome host, Adam Chisnall.
Thank you, Courtney, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.